Hey everybody, James here with another episode of hashtag in process, which is an unedited, unfiltered look at what it means to be in process of living my life. And one of the big themes that I am exploring this year is the idea of modern masculinity and what masculinity means for me, and embracing and redefining and reclaiming and fully expressing myself in my masculinity. So I was in a beautiful circle of men this past weekend, and so a lot of conversations came up around those things, and I had a really interesting shift around the idea of time. Now, I've always believed that time is a mental construct. It is an illusion of sorts, meaning, today is Wednesday because we've agreed on this system that there is 7 days a week, and that this year is 2018 because something happened 2018 years ago, the coming of Jesus, and collectively as a society, they agreed that okay, we're going to start counting from here on out, 1, 2, 3, and so forth. So, but in the viewpoint of the universe, the human calendar doesn't exist. There's only rhythms, right? The sun goes up, the sun comes down, the moon comes up, and so on and so on. There are cycles, the planets, go around each other in different constellations and whatnot. So anyway, someone brought up the fact that, let's say you grew up without toys. If you give yourself the toys in the present day, not only does that make you happy, but it also fulfills the child who, may not have grown up with toys. So it's affecting the present you, but also the past you. And this brought up a couple of things, the work that I've been doing around, a couple of traumas that I've had in the past when I was 4 and 6. And one of them was abandonment, the sense of feeling abandoned by, one of my parents. And I realized, wow, if the present me, the today me, and stay with me for a sec, is connected, supported, in community, then if I'm able to zoom out and have this sort of million-foot view of my life, then in the past, I used to try to go back to that specific time of my life, when I was 4, and try to sort of heal it within the construct of this time illusion that we live in. But if I'm able to zoom out and see that all of that sort of exists in one continuous breath, and that it's all sort of together, that you could actually fold it, and we're getting into some quantum physics shit here, so I know it's sounding a little weird, then the present me who is connected and supported also becomes that 4-year-old boy who is now connected and supported and not necessarily abandoned. So then now the present me is no longer a product of that child in the past, is a new me, which is a product of a child that is connected and supported. So now the present me has become transformed, and now I'm able to pull in a new future based on this new reality. So it's sort of like Inception meets the Matrix, where the present me can affect the past, which then creates a new present, which then creates a new future that's being brought into the present. I know, a little bit confusing, but give it a thought. So it really shifted my thinking in terms of how I'm addressing some of the things that I feel like happened in the past. Bless you. And so I want to leave you with that today and ask this question: what does time mean to you? And do you believe that, we are a product of everything that's happened to us in the past? Or do you believe that, we are a product of our mental construct, and that it is possible to create a new reality, a new viewpoint, and in a result, it creates a new us, which then even changes the past, that changes the present, and that changes the future. So I leave you with that. Until next time, much love.